We have in the church an idea called the Triple Concupiscence. The Triple Concupiscence is the lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. And Jesus kind of alludes to the lust of the eye. The lamp of the body is the eye. And if your eye is sound, your whole body will be filled with light. And so if you can overcome, if you will, the lust of the eye, then you're much more likely to be, in fact, Jesus would say, your body will be sound as well. And so the treasures that we covet with our eyes, the things that we want, and how how it motivates us in our lives, and what are we storing up? This is the essence of what our Lord is teaching us about today. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and decay destroy and thieves break in and steal. I read a book a long time ago, and in the book, I tried to look it up this morning. I couldn't find it, but I know I read this book. And there were two guys out in the back country, and they discovered gold. And they filled their backpacks with gold. Gold is heavy. And then it was time for them to go back to the main camp. And one guy said, we have to speed up. We're going to run out of food and this and that. And the guy's like, you go ahead. I'm not. He gave up his gold. He put his gold down. He said, I can't carry this gold anymore. He said, I'm keeping my gold. And so the one guy went ahead and the other guy stayed behind. And the guy that went ahead and left his gold in the woods, he lived. And the guy that kept his gold, he died. And, that story has always kind of stayed with me, that idea. And, no matter how much gold is worth, at some point it's not worth more than a loaf of bread. At some point, you would sell everything you have for something to eat. And so we store up treasure. We misunderstand the value of things. And Jesus is telling us that we must. And what is the treasure that we want to store up? It is our faith, hope, and love. And of these, love remains. It is our acts, those things in life that we do that are of genuine charity and love. Our good deeds, the crown of eternity. All of the things that we have, even gold, is passing away. Think about international monetary things, and the American dollar. We are so lucky. The dollar is the measure of currency for the whole world. And we are so it's like gold. Everybody else has paper money. We have gold. That essentially. And I think we don't often recognize how fortunate we are in that regard. Now, there are people that want to change that. There's conglomerations of nations that are tired of making all their trades in dollars. But even the dollar, it's going to lose its value. I read this morning, there are no pockets on your burial shroud, And so today, let's really pray that the good Lord would light the path in our life, that we would, in fact, store up treasure in heaven. Do not store up for yourself treasure on earth, where moth and decay destroy and thieves break in and steal. But store up treasure in heaven. Lord, heal our eyes from the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life.